What's going on, you guys? It's Keinan Briggs, athlete, coach, and mentor. You already clicked on the title. You know what this is about. It's a very unfortunate decision made by the University of Minnesota. They're deciding to not cut 3 teams. It's actually 4. And the sports teams that they're cutting are going to be the men's in and outdoor track and field, tennis, and gymnastics. This is a huge setback to our sport, specifically track and field, but all the other sports as well. And when you think about it as an athlete, it just sucks. It's unfortunate. It doesn't make any sense, right? But when you look at it from a monetary side, as business doesn't have an emotion. Business is yes or no. And you're looking at it from that perspective, it makes a lot of sense. The part is, it makes me worrisome because other schools might see what's happening and move forward with it. So with that being said, let's break down why they're choosing to get rid of these sports. So now there's an operation expense. It's basically the cost to have the sport. Here are a list of sports that are being cut and also 2 sports that are great money makers. So in order to have a men's basketball team, these are all the men's version of it, it's going to cost about $9 million per year. Football costs about $34.5 million per year. Then obviously track and field, between track and field and cross country, it costs about $2.1 million. Then it's $825,000 for tennis and $865,000 for gymnastics. This is how much money the actual sports make. Basketball brings in a total of $18.8 million. Football brings in $62.9 million. Track and field and cross country combined bring in about $302,000. Tennis, $49,000. Gymnastics, $40,000. Now, when you look at the difference, the net income means the money that's left over after you pay out everything you need to pay, and the money that comes in and that you have left over. Basketball profits $9.8 million. Football, $28.4 million. Then track and field and cross country, you're looking at $1.7 million lost. Tennis, you're looking at $776,000. Gymnastics, $825,000. The total amount of those 3 sports combined, you're looking at roughly, because again, men's cross country is not being cut, but you're looking at about $3.3 million that is lost because you have those sports operating. Now, the positive money is you're looking at $10 million that's being made even with the loss of that. But because you're taking it and eating that loss, $3.3 million, the schools actually only bringing in $6.7 million. So the focus of it is, how do we get rid of that $3 million hit? And also, why is this hit that important, right? And it's important because of this. So now when you look at the COVID-related potential losses, what that means is, because people aren't going to be in the stands, you're going to lose some money. You're going to lose potential avenues of income. Now, obviously, if we're not going to have people in the stands, you are going to expect on a larger scale to lose $9.3 million in basketball if no one comes to the games. All that in ticket sales. Football, $4.7 million, you're gonna lose that. When it comes to the other sports, all of them combined make $5.1 million. So you're gonna take another hit there. And when it comes to the sports that are gonna be cut, you're looking at $3.3 million that's not going to come in. We talked before about how the sports that are being cut, we're losing about $3.7 million. Well, when you take away another $3 million that they would have came in, you're looking at about $9 million that's being lost. Mind you, they don't make any revenue from the media or press. So at the end of the day, it's just a lot more money lost. So when looking at this, it's just pretty straightforward. The reason why they're cutting these sports is because it costs too much money to operate them, and they're going to take a loss this upcoming year. So there's no real motivational talk here. We're losing these sports in another year, and it kind of is what it is. The thing that's very unfortunate is I today don't see any change happening, and I see other programs looking at this as a model, breaking down the numbers, and realizing that you're going to lose a lot of money when it comes to the economy this year, and the schools are going to take a big hit. How do you minimize the losses? And Minnesota stepping up and saying we're going to cut the losses early. Well, a lot of programs might take suit and follow in those footsteps. So with that being said, my reaction to it is, this sucks. So what I'm going to be doing now is thinking about other ways to maybe create track and field programs, maybe add in a college division, age division for USATF. I don't know yet, but in the meantime, it's just kind of roll with the punches, think things through, and just keep advocating across the board with the reasons why track and field, gymnastics, tennis need to be in play. If you have any further questions or opinions about what I'm saying, please do me a favor, make a comment down below, share this video to anyone you think that may want to hear this, and I'll see you guys next time.